So guys, it's your favourite Ginger here, coming at you with another video. Before you watch this video, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and make sure you titty slap that notifications button. Enjoy the video. Welcome to another video. We're back on the bulking hype. How's it going? Week 13, Monday morning. Got me coffee, set me camera up. I'm ready to go. Before this video starts, hit that subscribe button. Hit me a comment. What's going on? Let me know what's going on. How's your week going? What's going on? Did you get massive or did you not? Right, so we left off last week. If you haven't seen last week's video, this week will not make sense because you're meant to be following along in the order. Police just went past. Fucking hell, you going to a gym, mate? Obviously, we're on deloading. So, deloading today. Basically, took 2 days off. So we did the Friday. I did Saturday. Rested, trained yesterday. We did half the volume, so cut the volume on half. So we only did 1 set per exercise. So we only did 7 sets in total. Felt amazing. Still went all out failure. Went for it. You know, a few PBs there. Touched some new weights, new reps. So I was pretty excited about that. And I felt a lot better. No dips yesterday. Weight is back up. So let's just hopefully see that rise in weight and we get back there. So, because it kind of annoyed me a little bit. I would like to push things a little bit more. Do you know what I mean? If we can. If Body Comp says it's good and Jordan says it's good, I would like to push. It's a rest day today, straight off the pull. So nice rest. Gonna get some treatment. That's gonna be nice. And then other than that, it's just chills, man. Just chills. Back in tomorrow for big push. Big presses. Big presses. Come on! Mine! Press! To get some meaty mighty on the old fucking chesticles. Just 1 set, all that failure. Should be fucking good. Let's see how this week goes. GetMassive.com. Let's fucking go. Got the rice cooking so you can hear that. Gonna turn that off, hang on. There you go. Tuesday morning. Woke up, 218.4. Weight slowly going back up. Having this bit of devolumisation, bit of a deload. It's actually doing me some real good. Things going in the right direction. You know, we'll see how checking goes on a Thursday. But for now, pre-workout meal, pre-workout. Boff, boff, boff. Get massive. Yeah! That's the kind of shit that we're talking. The pre-workout meal is settled. I'm feeling pretty saucy. It's time to do the pre-workout. Oh yeah, you're doing a deload. I'm still having some pre-workout, you know. I want to feel pretty juicy today. Got Total War in the mail the other day, you know, and I felt pretty saucy about it. So, do you know what I mean? 5 scoops later, I'm off my tits. Total War, boom. Other stack. A little bit of this, just a little bit, little 9 grammer on that. I was going to do 8 grams, little 9 grammer. Just a little bit, because this is quite potent stuff. Very nice. It's very beautiful. Yeah, so that is the pre-workout. Now it's time to get some chest going. Some shoulders going. And some arms. Alright, it's Wednesday. We weighed 280, I wish I weighed 280. We weighed 218.6 today, no, it's 0.4. Right, today, we're going to cook some chicken up. This is what I'm going to do today. See, this is the thing, like bodybuilding, yeah. See, this is what bodybuilding is about, you know, your food, eating, training. This is literally this is all I do. This is what I do. I mean, I could video myself, like, on my laptop, gaming, movies, banging the wife. No, can't video that, because, you know what I mean, that'll be on the OnlyFans. Good to make yourself laugh. Today, the appliances we're using. Frying pan. There you go. Secret weapon. Actor fry. Boff. We're going to do 300, 600, laughing. Things you need for cooking to get massive. Weighing scales, chicken, pans, and appliance to cook. They are your top tips. Your scales are going to be your best friend. If you're really fucking hardcore, you have 2 sets of scales. If one dies, you've got backup. You know what I mean? If you haven't got those batteries, beep, 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 beep. However, if you're following my book of optimal house living on how to be the best bodybuilder possible, which will be out in a couple of years' time, rule 2 is you got to live near a supermarket. So you're always ahead of the game, you see? You know what I mean? You got to live within about 100 metres of a good fucking shop. None of this fucking little corner shop where you just sell sweets, booze, and fucking Red Bulls. We're talking chicken. We're talking steaks. We're talking good shit. It's going to get you massive. So, this is what I was talking about. Frying pan chicken. We turn that on. And this is what we do here. So we put the foil in, right? If you want to get massive, this is one of the top tips. Buy one of these. Foil in. No cleaning needed unless your foil breaks and then you're fucked and then you're like half-hour jobby. Obviously, I'm going a bit light with the seasoning today because I'm trying to watch my figure, you know what I mean? Pop this in there. Boff. Oh, that's not even turned on. Boff. There you go. That's sorted. Right, rapid fire. Yeah, like that. Boom. 15 minutes. Lovely jubbly. And then also, I'm even a bit naughtier. We've got some white fish fillets in there too. Saucy beans! Yeah, look how big are they. Getting fucking massive over here. Sharp, and I'm just getting bigger. Fucking. I don't really care what anyone says. As a bodybuilder, you're going to be spending a lot of time in the kitchen. Like, you're cooking here, look at that, go in. Going to get the pasta on in a minute, you know, big pasta games. I love a bit of pasta in the diet. Throw that in there, buff in there. And obviously, like Josh, you're only cooking chicken. Obviously, you've got the fish going on. And it is important to have a bit of variety in your diet. There is good to have variety. Plus, it's good for you to have the variety. However, once you've got something you can sort of stick with, like I have 2 chicken meals on a rest day, for instance. But I like chicken, and it goes down easy. Do you know what I mean? I don't really find chicken that hard. But it's just easy to get in. I don't know what it is. Just easy to get in. But, you know, if I was JP told me, right, eat red meat, I'd eat red meat. Do you know what I mean? At the minute, where I am and where I want to get to in my career, the next 20 years is going to be, yes, sir, done, sir. That's how we get big. That's how we get big. But I've got to move my chicken about, otherwise it's going to be burnt on one side. Look at that. Oh, chicken, how son. This is the meal. So a bit too much ketchup on there. This is the meal here with the pineapple. Very nice. Although the chicken cooked there's another 300. This one's in the tin foil because we're going to lock in the flavour and the juices because we're going to use that one later on with the rice. Here is the fish with the extra pasta. You see, massivemeals.com, done. That means we are fluent. We can stay on top of our meals. We get massive. It's almost 12 o'clock, so we spent the morning in the kitchen getting huge. Okay, Thursday. We're here. Check-in. Check-in is done. So today, we're hitting legs. Legs in the morning. Buff, get it done. Then we go into the check-in. That is my day sorted, to be honest. See what's going on. But I'm pretty happy with my check-in pictures. Obviously, we're still... One more... This is the last session it will be of the deload training. Weight has gone up. Obviously, we're 219. Bang on the dot. So weight... Well, it came in all the way down to like 217 point something. So we, you know, it has worked, and I was fatigued, so it's going to be absolutely beautiful. I've eaten my pre-workout meal. I feel pretty full. I'm on the sofa. Big fat belly. All right, big leg session. Let's go. I wanted to show a bit of training, just so you guys get an idea of how I'm training, do you know what I mean? Especially during this one set all out. It's pretty much exactly the same that you have seen, but I do one set, do you know what I mean? It's not rocket science. However, you know, you saw me doing some dumbbells. That was a nice PB I got there today. Right, let's actually get stuck into these photos and actually see how I look half naked. Right, so here we go, straight into it. Both front relaxed pose. Yes, here we go. So pretty much in the same position I was. I'm a little bit lighter, but weight has gone back up. As you've seen throughout this week, it's progressively got heavier throughout the week, which is perfect, which I'm really happy about, you know. I'm really happy about that increase in weight that's finally sort of gone back up. Like my body sort of needed that good rest, you know, that sort of devolume in training. So we move through these poses. Obviously this side pose is actually getting really good. I'm happy about that pose, you know. When we get dialed in for a prep, we'll be really happy with this. I'm only going to go through these poses quite quickly. So back pose, front relaxed, front lat spread. Same again here. Some lines going on in the legs, very nice. The biggest my legs ever looked. Not much different than last week, but my body just feels fresher, which you can't see. You might be able to see actually. So if you watch this video, if you watched last week's video recently and you watch this week's video, my body might look fresher. It definitely feels fresher. We're going to the side tricep. Same shit going on here. Trap City. Look at that trap going on. We got Paul in a couple of days as well, so I'm happy about that. We go into a back pose. Look at this. Absolute firehouse. Very nice here. Probably poke that leg out a little bit more. Show that adductor off. Something we need to work on leading up to prep, but you know, we've got plenty of weeks to keep on practicing posing, and as we lead into prep, more and more posing will happen, sort of post training, so we can get sort of fit for the stage, if that makes sense, trying to hold these poses. We go into our lat spread, and we go into most muscular. So if you really look at these poses, we've done nice and short and sweet this week, not because if you really look at these poses, you know, not a huge amount's changed. You know, I'm still sort of in a good nick. I'm sort of happy where I am in for this off-season condition. I am in off-season condition. I'm not like conditioned at all. I've just got some bit of shape. I'm not too fat, and I'm making good progress. I am really happy where we are. Look at that, like this shot right here. This shot I'm looking at right here. This is most muscular. My delts have never looked like that. Chest has never looked like that. We're really coming on. You know, we've got a lot of work to do. I'm still small from where I want to be. My goals are very high. My expectations are really high of myself, you know, and where I want to get to. But you know, we keep going, we keep grinding, we keep putting on some pounds on. This sort of leads into sort of what the whole week has been, and you know, the deload has really worked. We've taken away a bit of volume, and it has really worked. Weight is slowly going back up. I feel a lot fresher. I'm not dipping in the evenings, in the afternoons. Right about now, I'd be wanting to sleep, and I could barely keep my eyes open here. You know, I feel a lot better, which is perfect. So it sort of moves on to sort of the feedback that we're going to get from Jordan. Other than that, it's short and sweet this week, because in off season, it is, from the outside view, if you're watching this for entertainment value, it is boring. If you see it that way, it could be considered boring, but you know, it really isn't, because we're rinsing out the towel, we're looking better, we're putting on some size, and what we do now really is going to affect our prep. You know, if we have a really good off season, we're going to set ourselves up for a really nice prep where we're going to allow to be on higher foods. We're going to be able to get some real tight condition, and we've got that new muscle tissue that's sitting there, which is going to make us look phenomenal on stage and competitive on stage. At the end of the day, right, it might be off season, but it's still competitive bodybuilding, so it all counts. Do you know what I mean? So this is a big thing. So just for you guys who are getting into competitive bodybuilding, watching my journey, because I am obviously at the beginning of my journey, and you might be at the very beginning, you know, just getting off the start line. That's something that you can take in consideration. You've seen my photos, me half naked. My body feels fresher. It still looks nice. We've still got some lines. Other than that, let's get on with the feedback. Back again. Let's go look at what Jordan says. So he's happy. Really nailed it with the rest. And obviously he doesn't want that to happen again. You know, let's not give it too long. With maturity, I feel like I'm learning my body a lot better. Listening to my body better with maturity as well. Because remember, I've only been training properly bodybuilding training anyway since 2018. And then even before that, stepped in the gym with me mum. I was training for a year with my mum. Just doing like aerobic shit. You know, that was 2015. What I've mentioned before, you know, as boring as it is, he's really happy, you know, so I don't need to make any changes. There's no need to make any changes. So it's working. It's doing its job. Things are, you know, the machines are running well. There's no need to add any more grease. You know, there's no more WD-40 needed. Let's let it run its cycle. Do you know what I mean? Let's run it till it needs amendments. You know, that's exactly a bit like that. Bodybuilding can be a bit like that. And in prep, it's nice because your body is changing rapidly. You know, you're getting ready for a show in 12 weeks. Each week you probably look a little bit leaner. In off season, you know, your body gets a little bit softer. You know, and it's a bit like, but your training's exciting. This is why I've added the training into these videos, and obviously when everything's open, because we've got a date now, haven't we? Hey, we got a date, 12th of April. Gyms will be open. Every now and then a training series video, because I felt I was going overkill with the other training series. But look out for that, because I love making training series videos. It's all relative to my progress, so make sure you guys make sure you look out for that, because you know they go alongside each other. However, I'm going to carry on putting a bit of training in this one because, like I just said, the training, it all comes together. Progressing lifts, you know, getting stronger, everything, it's all part of the tools, all pieces of the puzzle, and you can sort of see how we sort of train. And when we talk about hard training, we're talking about reaching that failure point. Getting that, you know, we're not stopping, we're not going, you know, good nice frequency, good controlled tempos, nice dirty range of motion, and fucking going to failure. Those sort of things, you know, implement them, you start training harder, you start knowing it. You're puffing and blowing after a set. You know what I mean? You're not just fucking, you're not just doing fluff. Very, very important shit. All right, so that is the feedback. Obviously, if there's any more, we'll lead on to that. But this is Thursday. We're wrapping up the end of the week, and it feels really nice. Now, I'm going to do some really, really nice stuff, really interesting, that you're never going to realise. You're going to be, fucking hell, that's so fucking cool. I'm going to do some hoovering. Oh, fucking hell. I absolutely feel shattered right now. It's coming up to 8:30. I'm feeling a bit tired. I'm feeling a bit like nice tired. Like I should be feeling tired about 8:30. You know, I might be tired. I might be yawning. Might be wiping my eyes. We've got meal to cook. We've got games to make, shit to do. So I'm going to whip the camera out because it's going to get me hyped up. That's probably not true. That's a complete lie. However, I'm just going to show you guys that, you know, sometimes we get tired. Fucking Cooking with Josh episode. Start filming me cooking. Got to make sure this chicken, when you're cooking it, gets like that. You get all that round, yeah? Nice and cooked. If you're feeling really naughty, stick something on top of it, like a little lid, and it gets all tasty in there. We've got some triple arters in there. Oof. Nah, they still need loads of time in them. Turn this on. We don't want to get it too steamy in here. You know what I mean? Because it's too hot already, you know what I mean? I feel shattered right now. It's like, you know what I mean? It's like almost bedtime, innit? I feel like good bedtime. Get a good sleep tonight. Get in tomorrow. Feel amazing. Look at that. They're golden. They look amazing. Well, they're a little bit burnt, I'm not going to lie, with the chicken. We've got some little beet salad going on. You know, I bought that one from the shop. I didn't really realise it had a little beetroot in it. You know, it's off season. We get away with it, you know. It's not too bad. Ba-doom. We got a little sunflower seed. So this is the meal. Champions. It's going to get me massive. This is my last tip of the video. The last thing we're going to talk about. When you're tired and you've still got like 2 more meals left, fucking wash your dishes soon as. Because I tell you what, you're going to let them build up. It's going to be, you know, 11:15 to 11 o'clock. Whatever late for you is, eating your last meal, you're going to look at that and you're going to go, you've got a plate, you've got a pan, you've got a spatula, and you go, fuck that. And then you wake up in the morning and your partner's yakking at you, not having it, you know what I mean? So don't be lazy, do your dishes, eat your meals, and get massive. Until next time, until next week, like, subscribe, see you on the next one, get massive.